So I want to start this video by kind of apologizing for my destroyed hands. We have a kitten and he's very feisty, so I have plenty of lovely scratch marks. But moving on, I'm just talking about how I created my multiplication chart for base 5. So I did kind of work with the 100 chart um, just to kind of build this. But I did know in the beginning that when I was working with my zeros columns, that anything times itself is zero. So I did go ahead and put zeros all throughout those columns. For instance, we know that 1 times 0 is going to be 0 because we're basically saying one group of 0 or 0 groups of 1. So that would be 0 and so on and so forth. So I went ahead and filled all those out. I also knew that anything times 1 will be itself. So 1 times 1 is saying one group of 1, which would be 1. 1 times 2 uh, would be 2 groups of 1 or 1 groups of 2, so that would also be 2, and so on and so forth. So I filled all those out to equal the same thing as their corresponding number. And then to do the other rows, I worked with my 100 chart. So for 2 times 2, I know I was saying 2 groups of 2. So I counted to 2 on the chart, and then I repeated that twice. So 1, 2, and 1, 2, and then I found my answer to be 4. And I just went ahead and kept going through that. So for 3 groups of 2, I would do 1, 2, 3, and then repeat that again, 1, 2, 3, to find 11. So that's kind of how I created this chart throughout all of it. And I just wanted to make sure that I clarified that in a way that makes sense. I found the multiplication chart by far to be the most convenient way of thinking about multiplication in base 5.